Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new episode of the SEGA News Bits. I'm your host, George, and with me is Barry.
Hi.
Today we'll be talking about Sonic Runners, because we haven't talked about that game in a while, I guess. SEGA Japan has now announced that it's closing the game down in July 27th, so this is probably going to be the last time we talk about this game, right?
R.I.P. Sonic Runners.
If you haven't seen, we talked about it in our Disappointed Game of 2015 episode, and we talked about it. When was the last time we talked about? Oh, that Sega considered it a failure.
Yeah.
So you basically get what's going on here. The game was considered a failure by Sega. We didn't like it. It's shutting down in the end of this month. So are you guys surprised?
I mean, I feel like it could have been saved had they cared to fix the problems that people were lodging against it, namely the roulette wheel. The fact that you could play the game like a maniac trying to win a certain special item for an event and never get it. Like, that's crappy. Come on.
Yeah, and they never really cared about it. They never really... I think they did some stuff that was really well done, but the problem is they never really put effort into it. I felt like they made it and they were like, all right, here's all these items we're going to make money off of. And plus, when the game shuts down, I know there's going to be in the comments, no, you can't access your online stuff. Because it's an online game, you won't be able to play it anymore. So all the money you spent on that roulette wheel is gone.
Yeah, that really stinks. I mean, even Phantasy Star Online had an offline mode, but here, in the world of mobile gaming, if you're going to be making a game that requires an online connection, you can't play it when it goes offline. Meanwhile, here I am enjoying Sonic Jump. I think I can play Sonic Dash offline. Hell, I can play Sonic 4 Episode 1 for my iPod Touch circa, what was that, 2012 or 13. But Sonic Runners, if you haven't experienced it yet, check it out now because you have 1 month and then it's gone. And
then you can complain online like us about it.
Yeah. See, here we are. It was our disappointing game of 2015, and now we're moaning about how we can't play it anymore.
I mean, I know. The thing is, when people told me, these SEGA Network games, that's not good, that they're always online, because when they go offline, you'll never get to experience them again, and I never really thought about it, Yeah. And it is kind of crap that people can't play this crappy game and learn lessons from how not to do mobile gaming.
I mean, let's be fair to the game. When you're in it and playing it, it's fun. But once you get to the way they tried to monetize it, it's not fun. It's almost like, it's kind of like when you go to Disney World and you're riding the rides and then you have to stand in lines and there's all the crappy parts.
Yeah, exactly. It did some stuff well. I really liked the soundtrack. I really liked how they used the friend characters, because it's been a while since Sonic's team kind of experimented with friends. So it was cool seeing them in here, but it was kind of like the rest of the package just didn't live up.
Yeah, Classic Sonic was in it. I believe Knights was in it. You could have a Sega Genesis following you. You could have the Death Egg following you. I mean, there was a lot of cool things. I think one of the main problems is that they didn't really, SEGA Networks didn't really appeal to a worldwide audience. It was very much a Japanese game. And so unlike Sonic Dash, you wouldn't see promotions that were really targeting the American audiences or the European audiences,
And that's the issue with this kind of thing. I think Sega West should have had some say in how the promotions were handled worldwide, at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's that, and the game's dead. Do you think Sega should return people's money that they spent on this game, or just bite the bullet and move on and hope that they're not disgruntled and kind of not download their other mobile games?
This is really going to bite them in the ass if they want to try similar monetization in the future. Is Crazy Taxi still around?
Yeah, I think it's still up, yeah.
Yeah. I still have my Crazy Taxi City Rush iPhone case. So that's still there. But Chain Chronicle's gone, and pretty soon Sonic Runners. So I feel like we're continuing to talk about it because as long as we talk about Sonic Runners, it's still alive in our hearts. But unfortunately, we're going to have to end this episode. And so, are there any parting words? Do you want to give a parting eulogy for Sonic Runners?
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Bow your heads and pray. If you'd like more Sega news, check us out at SEGAbits.com. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our social networks.